Hey everyone, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. I hope you guys could hear me. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just, oh, here we go. Figure this part out. Let me know if you guys can hear me, please. Hi, Enigmatic. Okay, you guys can. Hey, La Unique. Hey, sis. Nice to see you. I sure made it on time. Aren't you guys proud of me? I sure did. All right. I'm also connected, I believe, on Instagram. So for those of you that are on Instagram live, obviously I could only address one public. So we're going to be addressing everyone on YouTube because I can't see my Instagram. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm not ignoring you guys on Instagram. It's just that I can see only the chat on YouTube. Great. Let's light some sage and we'll get started. We're going to be doing the Chisme read. So for those of you that been in here or been a subscriber for a while or follow me, you know, that's the T, the scoop, the 411. All right. We're going to be going from Aries to Pisces. So in order, and we're going to be talking about the person on your mind. We're going to see what's going on with them, what they got going on. Hey, T. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Alexis. Hi, Miss V. I did say hi to La Unique. Hi, Irie. Hi, Millie. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Offline. You're wondering when I was going to do the Chisme. Yes, it's going to be, I believe, the last Chisme for the year. Again, don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. All right, let me see something here. For those of you that are on Instagram, could you just check to make sure that I'm on live on Instagram, please, and thank you. Hey, Martinez. See, I didn't disappoint. I just couldn't do it yesterday. It was too late. All right, we're going to start off with the Aries. Oh, by the way, these will be timestamped, okay? Give me a few minutes after the live ends to timestamp it. Again, it's going to be on YouTube. For those of you guys following me on Instagram, the whole video will be on YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm able to like post it on Instagram, but we'll see. I don't think I've gone live on Instagram probably like twice, so... Yes, thank you, Enigmatic. Love you, girl. All right, we're going to start off with Aries. For the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the person on your mind, what's going on with them? What's the chisme? What's the scoop? The 411. So we're going to get probably like a general energy on what they got going on and then what they got going on as far as you. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, now don't get hell bent on the sign. I'm not probably going to go through all the zodiac signs. That's just energy. Hangman. Okay. The person on your mind, what they got going on, Aries, the Judgment. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay. And the 4 of Swords. For some of you, this person could be sick. All right. I'm talking about like illness, sick. All right. Money could be kind of not doing too well monetarily. For some of you, this is very specific. They may have a parent that's sick. All right. Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands. Hangman, the 6 of Wands, the Judgment, the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Magician, 4 of Swords, and the King of Cups. I feel like with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, it feels like a lot of dead ends for this person. Queen of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords. What's the Queen of Wands? The Eight of Cups. Is this the Aries? I mean, you're here already, the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like, tell me about this. This person has a chip on their shoulder when it comes to you. They're very angry. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, it speaks about like a bitch energy. All right. And with you being, sorry, are we back? Okay. So sorry about that. With this Queen of Wands that walked away, I feel like they're angry. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. They feel like they have a lot to say, but they're not saying it. All right. They're not saying much. Are we back? Could you guys see me? Walked away. Okay. Anyways, thank you. All right. So I feel like this person feels like they have a chip on their shoulder. All right. What's the Six of Wands and the Hangman? Emperor. What's the Six of Wands? King of Swords. All right. So for some of you, this person could be doing well, or they're trying to like climb up the corporate ladder. All right. It feels like they're very focused on their success, judgment, and the Ace of Swords. What's this about? The Six of Cups. Is this still the Aries here? The Five of Pentacles. Yes or no? Eight of Wands. I'm gonna be honest, Aries. I wasn't really feeling. I mean, you're all up in their energy. I didn't think I'll get so much chisme on you as yet. I was gonna actually pull a second spread. I feel like they want to come back around and reconcile with you. For some of you, you may know this person since like childhood. Why is this acting like that? All right, you may know this person since childhood. This could be a situation where you know this person for many, many years, and they're feeling like Five of Pentacles. They're left out in the cold by you. They could be feeling a lot of insecurities around this connection. For some of you, this could be a friend. I'm not sure who I'm picking up on. This could definitely be someone, obviously, that you have memories with. All right. They feel like they want to talk to you. They want some kind of breakthrough. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician, 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Wands. They could be going through a lot of conflict within their household. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Tower. 9 of Wands. There could be a lot of resistance. For some of you, this person is married or they're dealing with someone else. There's a lot of blockages. They feel like they can't manifest like some kind of future energy with this person. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Four of Swords and the King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Page of Wands. What's that about? 10 of Swords. For some of you, if this person is married, or again, if they're dealing with someone, that situation is coming to an end. It seems like there's a lot of like problems around that connection. What else? Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, and the Death. Again, Death and the Nine of Wands, 10 of Cups. Again, there's something that they were holding on to with the Devil and the Nine of Wands. They could have felt like very much obligated to a situation, but I feel like that situation is coming to an end. All right. For some of you with the High Priestess and a Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Justice, and a Knight of Cups. Why is the High Priestess? The King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why this is very specific. Again, for some of you, this person, they could be going through all this like breakup, negative energy within a household, fights, but they're not saying much because they don't want Nine of Pentacles. They want to put on a show for everyone. So this would be someone that's kind of faking it. Nine of Pentacles, that they're good, that everything is kumbaya, but obviously it's not. All right. They may be dealing with a lot of drama again when it comes to a relationship. All right. Something that seems pretty explosive and toxic. Where's the tower? I just saw it. It was here somewhere. But yeah. All right. Let's see what else we can pick up on this person. All right. As far as the Aries, what's this person got going on as far as the Aries? The person on the Aries mind. What this person got going on as far as the Aries? What's the Chisme? The Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Star. Some of you guys could be in the public eye, okay? Some of you guys may post a lot on social media. I feel like with the Six of Wands and the Star, this is like Ace of Wands, like someone that's very much in the limelight, somebody that's getting recognition, attention. The Sun, okay? Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles again in reverse. King of Pentacles, the Star, Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Sun, the Devil. I feel like this person, there's a bit of a hating ass energy around whoever this is. This person doesn't like the fact that you could be getting attention. For some of you, you could be like in the limelight, or there's something around your success. Some of you guys could have started something new, maybe your own business. It feels like you're pretty much happy overall. Page of Wands, and it feels like this person, I don't know, there's something about them hating on you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups. For some of you, if you are in a connection, Two of Cups, I feel like they're not understanding how is it that they're in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, maybe with someone else, or they can't understand why their connections are not going anywhere, or with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, why their situation is so unhappy. And maybe some of you guys, Two of Cups, you have someone else already here. Four of Cups. Yeah, there's some kind of unhappiness around your success, your finances. So obviously they're watching you, or they know a lot about you. They feel they do. They feel like Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, and Ace of Wands, Four of Swords. They think about you a lot, and it pretty much weighs heavy on them. All right. What's the Page of Cups? Knight of Wands is like they have something to say to you. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Emperor. Yeah, that's to you. Death. And so they want some kind of rebirth with you. They want to come back around. They want some kind of happiness with you now. Kumbaya, peace. Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. What's the Five of Swords? Three of Swords. But again, it's giving me someone that's still hating on you. Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I'm not sure who I'm picking up on, Aries, but this is someone that low-key hates on your success. They low-key are hating on some kind of glow up that you're having. All right, some kind of happiness. Again, with the Six of Cups that I saw, for some of you, you have people in common with this person. So friends, family members that may be taking some news back, because I'm not sure how they're figuring all this out unless your social media is public and they're watching you. Anything else? The Justice, the Five of Pentacles, the Empress, the Three of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. The Hermit. The Knight of Swords. Again, there's a lot of silence in what they want to say. And I'm going to be honest, there's something like a sense of intimidation here. You intimidate whoever this is. And I'm not sure if it's a financial thing or there's something about your glow up. I'm not sure who I really picked up on when it has to do with this, but this could be a friend. This could be an ex-lover, a family member. It could be so many people. Let's go to the Chisme deck. Let's see. What else? Chisme on this person for the Aries. What's the Chisme on this person? Fake account and backstabbing. Well, there it goes. So for some of you, this person definitely has a fake account and they're spying on you. And they're heartbroken. They feel backstabbed, butterfly, because you're evolving in growth. That's the same energy. So there's an energy here that they're watching you kind of become this, from a caterpillar to a butterfly, some kind of, transformation. Impersonator. And impersonator gives me someone that's really jealous of you. So they want to be like you. Okay. Travel. So for some of you, you could have some kind of travel. Maybe you're now, I don't know. There's something here. You're doing something different. All right. They're seeing you in a different light. Again, there's a glow up, love call, and they want to express themselves to you. It's the same energy. Screenshot, personator, giving money, love, caught a case in love, unfazed. What's caught a case? Dirt digging, bad karma, and broke ass. What is this caught a case? Always partying. Okay. Cupid's arrow and bad habits. For some of you, this person could have caught, maybe that was the illness that I saw. I did say that, right? I'm not tripping. It felt like somebody could have been sick, I'm gonna be honest. And the fact that caught a cases here, sexual disease, okay, STD, sexual infection, and then you got bad habits. Yikes. All right, but that's somebody's bad karma. Okay, that's a lot. What else? Coffee cup, haunted, and looking you up. Same energy. So they want to meet up with you. They want to talk. I don't feel like they're doing much. Why? Separation, addiction, and fake smiles, because they're trying to fake the funk. They're trying to make it seem like they're not codependent on your energy, or they're trying to make it seem like they're okay without you. It was the same energy over and over again. And again, that was pretty, it wasn't really giving me someone specific. It doesn't give me like, well, it could, for some of you, it's definitely an ex. All right, Taurus. For the Taurus is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Taurus. For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the chisme on this person on the Taurus's mind? What's the chisme? What's the chisme? Queen of Wands and the Chariot. What's the chisme on this person? Three of Wands and the Hermit. I'm not taking all of these. Let me get one more. And the Queen of Cups. All right. Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Devil. Three of Wands, the Moon, the Hermit, Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. What's this? Six of Wands, Hierophant. What's the Devil? The World. Okay. Three of Wands and the Moon. Two of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Who am I doing? Taurus? Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this person went through a divorce. Chariot, the World, the Queen of Swords, and the Devil. They just ended something toxic. They could be out there kind of back on the prowl, okay, giving their energy to multiple people, dating. Seven of Swords. For some of you, Seven of Swords, the Moon, Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups. They could have been juggled. All right. In this relationship that they were in. Hermit, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Wands. What's the Hermit? Ten of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of like ghosting conflict here that they moved away from. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King and the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like they're wanting to go to where towards someone that they feel, or you know what this is? What's the Queen of Cups here? Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Death. You know, they could feel like they could be going through Wheel of Fortune and a Death. Six of Swords, they're going through a very big transformation. For some of you, Taurus, this person has like moved, or there's a big moving away. And this could be from a relationship, a home that they were in. There's like big travels here. Chariot, Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, the World. Some of you guys, this person could have moved like abroad. I don't know why I want to say that, or moved out of a home. And I feel like there's something. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Why are there so many people here? Hangman and the Star. I feel like they're going through some kind of anxiety when it comes to actually feeling some kind of emotional fulfillment. You got the King and the Queen of Wands, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, again, this could have been a marriage. Maybe they were in a marriage. Empress, the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to put that backwards. I never put it back upright. Seven of Wands, Two of Cups. What's this? Nine of Pentacles. What's that? Seven of Pentacles. They could have been in a marriage because of finances, or because they felt there was like some kind of child involved. They could have been a pregnancy here. All right. But I feel like the anxiety is coming from with the Queen of Cups. There was an emotional fulfillment. And I don't know who juggled too, but there was definitely some kind of sneaky energy. Somebody was juggling. And I feel like that's what they're coming out of. They're going through a lot of like mental struggles. For some of you, this person could have like mental health issues. Yeah, there's a relationship, there's a commitment that ended. There's a very heavy, big twin flame energy here. For some of you, they could be going through like a really Five of Wands, yeah, Five of Swords, like a very rocky separation or divorce. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, a lot of drama, a lot of back and forth, especially if there's like children involved. For some of you, this person felt like they had to stay with whoever this is because of the children. All right. And that's why they probably fought for this connection. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Page of Cups. They hung in there because of some kind of finances, stability. It's just like, I got to do what I got to do. But not with the Queen of Cups here, there wasn't much emotional fulfillment here. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, King of Cups. All right. What does this person got going on when it has to do with the Taurus? I'm not sure if that was you. I was speaking about Taurus. We'll see. When it comes to the Taurus, what's the chisme on this person? Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords. So you and this person may not be in communication. Ace of Swords. Okay, let's see for how long though. Queen of Swords. And the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Justice, the Four of Swords, the Emperor, the Hangman, the Tower, and the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Death. Eight of Wands and Justice, Queen of Cups. Okay, so Taurus, you were the Queen of Cups this whole time. This person feels like they want to balance something out with the Queen of Cups, the Devil. What's that? The Hierophant. What's the Devil? The Ten of Wands. I'm not sure again if the person that I was speaking about this whole time was you, but I don't feel so. I feel like they were dealing with someone else. And now they want to come back towards you because you're the emotional fulfillment. With the Devil and the Hierophant, Ten of Wands, they felt like they needed to release possibly another connection. All right. Something that was toxic. Four of Swords. Yeah. Two of Wands. Magician to be able to manifest something with you. Ace of Swords, Hangman, Nine of Wands. I feel like they were holding on to like a dead end situation, like a dead something that was already long done. All right. So again, Six of Pentacles, Tower, Queen of Swords. There goes some kind of controversy that they're going through. Page of Swords and a Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. They could feel like there's some kind of like what is it called? Four of Cups. Missed opportunity with you. But I feel like what they're recognizing is that they were dealing with this Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and Tower, Chariot that they're moving away from, that there was no emotional connection. What's this? The Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, they're wondering if you're single. Seven of Cups. Yeah, are you dating? Are you dealing with someone else? What else? The King of Cups. Yes, the Devil again, and the Temperance. What's the Devil and the King of Cups? The Four of Wands. Why the Devil? Nine of Cups. What's the Temperance? You know, for some of you, this situation between you and this person didn't work out because they were either emotionally unavailable. But with the Devil and the King of Cups, it gives me like Baja Panti energy, like that energy of the sweet talker, you know, the lover boy, the lover girl kind of energy. You guys are showing up as soulmates. And I feel like what they're realizing is that they have emotions for you. And for some of you, I'm not sure if they ended a situation with you to go to someone else. And what they're realizing or what they realize is that there is no emotional connection there. For some of you, this person could be very superficial. Maybe they went on to someone else because they felt like financially, or, you know, there was something very superficial about them moving to that other connection. So they know that when it comes to you with the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Temperance, there was something. It's almost like they blamed themselves for some kind of toxicity. It's like they're realizing they needed to heal with this Devil, some kind of toxic trait. I feel like they're also going through some kind of like Five of Cups, Devil, Two of Swords, a lot of like a depression or a lot of sadness. What's the Knight of Wands? Yeah, Three of Swords. Like they could have acted a bit impulsively in a situation, and now it's like they're now dealing with all this chaos, this drama. All right, what else? Chisme. Chisme on this, the person on the Taurus's mind. Hey Tanner. Hey A. Hi Joe. Hey Liz. Chisme. Dirty offer, forcer, twin flames. Yep. Ain't shit. Interesting. All right, let's see what they got going on. What this person got going on. Hustling, dirty offer, stalker, forcer, the chaser, twin flames, love on the brain, ain't shit, sunglasses, and hustling, child services. You see, damn, shock. That's the tower moment. So I feel like Taurus, again, take the energy as it resonate. For some of you, this could be your twin flame. With dirty offer and stalker, what's that about? Wolves in sheep's clothing, who's that? The golden mirror, the narcissist, grounding, and hooked. I don't know if somebody went towards someone that they felt was going to be stability. Forcer and the chaser, teddy bear. It's like there was something with moving. You see, it's like they were dealing with someone with forcer, hammer, sabotage, that they felt like they went towards very maybe impulsively. This is, it's like they're like, I fucked up. I fucked up going towards whoever this is. Twin flames and love on the brain. Yeah, the runner. So I feel like you got runner and chaser. Some of you guys, this is a twin flame. For some of you, this person could have dealt with a karmic. All right. Ain't shit and sunglasses, grudge holder. Too busy winning. I feel like they watch you heartbroken. Yeah. And you're here like you don't give two shits about what's going on, or that's the front that you're putting up because you feel like this person ain't shit. Hustling and child services, love call. For some of you, you could have heard about them going through some kind of messy situation, maybe with like child support, or kids are being like neglected, or there's something with their kids, something with them and somebody else, their baby mama drama, baby daddy drama. All right. Meanwhile, they're reminiscing about you. I feel like they missed the conversations that you and them had. For some of you, you had probably words with this other person's person, okay, the third party. Abundance, romantic love affair, and kiss and ass. And again, I feel it's the same energy. They were stuck in a connection where it was just, there could like there's something about maybe love fading away or not having any kind of emotions in this connection. With abundance, maybe this is a situation where they felt like was just they were going to be better off in. All right. Or this is just means overall stability. Maybe they did it for the children. Ship, cutting ties, yeah, healing heart, and an offer. And I feel like they're moving away from that situation and they can be contacting you. It's the same thing. I guess we're going to be talking about exes today, huh? All right. Gemini. For the Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Geminis. The person on the Gemini's mind, what they got going on. What's the chisme? Seven of Cups and a Three of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh, boy. Okay, Two of Cups. The Moon. The Five of Pentacles. What? Three of Swords, Nine of Wands, Two of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay, the Death, and the Eight of Cups. Gemini, Ace of Swords. The person that you probably left behind still ain't shit. Nothing has changed. Same shit, different fucking toilet, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of like, what's the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Judgment, Page of Wands, Three of Wands. This person could be like moving to from person to person, like changing out their fucking underwear. Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I told you, third party situations. This person could be holding on to third party situations. Two of Swords and the Hierophant. It feels very immature. I don't know. For some of these person could be in their 40s and they're still acting like they're in their fucking 20s. Two of Cups and a Death. Ace of Pentacles. Moon and Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. This person don't know what the fuck they want. Ace of Swords. Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. This person don't know what they want. So it's just giving me more so of their current love situation. What else this person got going on? I feel like they probably have like grass is greener syndrome. All right. Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Empress in reverse. They probably have mommy issues. I'm going to be honest. Six of Cups, exactly what I just said. Ace of Swords. This person is very non-committal. So if you ever thought, you know, were they like that with just you? The answer is no. They're like that with everyone. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I need my vape. Wheel of Fortune, Hangman, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the overall energy, even when it comes to, what's this here? Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Death, Five of Wands. I feel like this person hasn't changed. I mean, there's still a lot of stagnation in this, in their life. Knight of Pentacles, things could be moving very slow. This person could have like a lot of childhood issues as to why they feel empty. I'm gonna be quite honest. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Moon, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Who's this? Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords. They could be talking to somebody or a few people right now. With the Queen of Cups, though, Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I don't know. This person has a really big issue with commitment and investing in someone. I feel like they have a very big issue with commitment, period. Even if it has to do with like even work. It feels just like they're stuck. It's literally giving me the energy like not much has changed with whoever this is. Thank you. Thank you, July. Thank you, boo. All right. What this person got going on when it comes to the Gemini? What this person got going on as far as the Gemini? The Two of Wands, the Magician, and the Judgment. The World. The Empress and the Ace of Cups. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Magician, Knight of Cups, Judgment, Six of Cups, the World, the Devil, Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, the Empress, the King of Wands, Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Wands. What's the Five of Swords? Five of Cups. I feel like Two of Wands, Four of Wands, they're looking back on a situation knowing that Five of Swords and the Five of Cups, they've sabotaged something. Magician and Knight of Cups, Hierophant, they feel like they could have manifested some kind of commitment with you. Knight of Cups, yeah, Hangman. It's almost like if I should have done things differently. Five of Wands, it's like they're kicking themselves in the ass. Judgment and the Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. What a why? Ace of Pentacles. But see, there goes that same energy. It's like, I should have done this, I should have done that. But damn, when it comes to a stable offer, they hold back. You know what I mean? That's burdensome to them. Ten of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I feel like they just don't know how to make something right with you either. World and the Devil. Queen of Cups. What's the Devil? Three of Swords. Why? The Star. The Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Again, for some of you, they could have like put you in a third party, or there was some kind of Three of Swords devil energy here, like something that they did. I don't know. It's giving me sneaky energy with the Seven of Swords. Again, and that's something that weighs heavy on them. Ace of Cups, Four of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Wands. What's the Four of Cups? The Death. They feel like this is a done opportunity. It's almost like you moved on. Empress and the King of Wands, King of Cups. For some of you, you may have someone else, or you got other people here. Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. You block them. Okay. It feels like, you know, you're distant. You could be physically distant from them. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Sun. But I do feel like they still ask about you, or they watch you. They're still very much curious about what you got going on. The Temperance, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Moon. Again, this person don't know what the fuck they want. Seven of Cups. So that's what it felt like. Same shit, different day. Not much at all is going on for them. And it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about somebody that's young. It feels like at this point, my guy, my girl, you should have had your shit together. For the Geminis, the person on their mind, what they got going on, what's the chisme? Jackpot in reverse, clock in reverse, and talking. So again, this is definitely not someone that is like even worth it. All right. Phoenix, let's see. Jackpot in reverse, caught a case. Lord. So they're probably dealing with different people. What's that? Moving on. Kissing ass. And drama starter. Again, I don't know. I'm not going to put names out there, but it just reminded me of someone that's in the limelight right now. And I don't feel like that person is Gemini, but it feels like this person, again, it's like jackpot in reverse, fake accounts, legal issues. This person could be going through legal issues, immigration stuff, lawsuits or something like that. And it feels like they move from person to person rather quickly. Like it's like passion, but then they get bored. Dust it off. Feel like they don't give a fuck. Talking, having faith, love is coming, stalker, camera. You know, for some of you, this person likes rejected. This person likes like drama, like females or dudes that are full of drama. Who the hell am I talking about? Romantic love affair, okay? Obsessive lover. Yeah, the chaser. They like to be chased. What's Phoenix and rejected? Wasting time. So obviously, again, no changes. I'm telling you, it literally says no changes, limited and stuck. This person hasn't changed. They refuse, rejected in Phoenix to transform their lives. Okay, they're refusing some kind of renewal, growth. Okay, they're refusing to change. And they're broke. That's the crazy part. And they're broke. Old school. Yeah, limiting beliefs. Sorry. And you got carless, repo. I'm telling you, this person is like broke. Shine in reverse. They don't got shit going on for them. All right. Heartbroken. Bad karma. An impersonator. For some of you, I don't know. It feels like they're stuck in a karmic cycle. They can be going through some kind of karma that's they still have some kind of unfinished karma that they're paying. All right. Cancer. Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus for the Cancers. For the Cancers. If you guys are watching me from Instagram, I can't see your comments. I'm so not ignoring you. It's just that I'm on YouTube. So I'm live streaming on both. It's just that the only comments that I can see is on YouTube. All right, for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell me about the person on the Cancer's mind. What's the chisme? What's the chisme on this person? What they got going on? What's the 411, the scoop, the tea? Death, the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 4 of Wands. And the Ace of Swords, what's death? The Sun, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. Death and the Sun, 7 of Wands. What's the death? 2 of Wands, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, what's the 7 of Wands? Hermit. I'm gonna be, Cancer, I feel like there's something with this person going through, like, I don't want to say some kind of divine lesson. I'm sorry. They could be going through some kind of like ego death here with the Hermit and death. There's some kind of the Sun, the Page of Cups, the 5 of Swords. Something is being revealed to them about themselves. 10 of Wands. For some of you, this person could have lost their job as well. They could be going through 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. All right, let's see. Temperance, 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. The Hierophant, the World. What's the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords and the Hangman? 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. They could be going through like an ending as far as, again, this could be a job, this could be a commitment. There's something ending as far as their stability. There's something here ending as far as their stability. And I feel like it's almost like the divine is pushing them into some kind of isolation. With the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, they could be going through like a lot of loneliness right now. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. What's that? The Moon. There's like, they're going through a lot of endings, closings of cycles in their life. Again, and there's something with the King and the Queen of Swords, maybe like an end to a marriage or end to a commitment here with the King and the Queen of Swords, the World, the Hierophant, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. All right. They can be going through maybe some kind of financial issue as well. They could have lost their job. Yeah, I feel like there's something about someone walking away. All right. So they feel a bit lonely and they feel like they are going through some kind of blockage. They could also be wondering if they're like, if they're walking away or there's a relationship that's coming to an end, how are they gonna withstand the burden of like finances in their home? My ex-girlfriend was laid off. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hey Kay, welcome in, boo. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. All right. So for the Cancers, what does this person got going on when it comes to the Cancers? What's the tea? What's the cheese, ma'am? The Fool, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. For some of you, you could be very friendly with this person still. The Hermit and the 10 of Pentacles. What's the Fool? The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. Oh, the Tower, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you are this person I'm talking about. Five of Wands. The High Priestess, Five of Wands. Yes. Okay. Let's see. King and Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. King of Wands in the Tower, Ace of Cups. Hermit, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles in the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles. What the fuck? Where's the Cancers in this? Eight of Wands, Empress, Emperor, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups. Interesting. Some of you guys could be friends with this person, as I said, or maybe you're speaking to them. Maybe you're not the person that they're leaving now, because it feels almost like, for some of you, again, this could be your ex, but they're leaving a situation. They could be talking to you about this, trying to, like, I don't know, getting some advice to work through something. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, I don't know, be careful. I don't know why I want to say, for some of you, this person could be very vulnerable and they're wanting to attach themselves to you. Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, they're seeing you in a very sexy kind of demeanor or nature. All right. For some of you, again, this could also be them coming towards you because of finances. Four of Cups, because they're not going through a happy situation. Ace of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Wands. They're going through some kind of blockage when it comes to someone else. The Hermit, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Page of Cups. See, and I feel like they're communicating that to you. Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Cups. It's like they want you to kind of wipe their boo-boo, right? They want you to kind of like make them feel better. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That's you. Six of Wands, Judgment, and the Three of Pentacles. What would be their intentions, though? The World, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Four of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands. I don't know, Cancers, I feel like somebody wants to come back towards you because they're going through a lot right now. It feels almost a bit of like a rebound or wanting to attach to your success. All right. I don't know. This is very specific for some of you. You may be in like a friendship with this person and you're like, oh, I'm sorry that you're going through that, X, Y, and Z. And they're looking at you with eyes that you may not be realizing. Because then they feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, they can get some kind of emotional fulfillment from you. Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, some kind of opportunity. Three of Cups, yes, the Lovers, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. However, they're still carrying burdens from a past relationship. He's like, it was complicated. All right. Okay. What's the tea on this person? What's the cheese, ma'am? On the person on the Cancer's mind. Heart heal. So healing broken heart, forcer, you see, and mass. That's the same energy, the runner. Cancer, as far as this person coming back into your energy, okay, I'm not sure who they are. It feels like an ex. Just be careful. They're not trying to force themselves on you. But see, the thing with mask is that they're coming back in with hidden motives. I don't know if it's purposely so, but this person is still healing from a past situation. Backstab, broken heart, and twin flames. The Phoenix. So they could be going through some kind of rebirth, but I feel like they're going through a transition. Uninterested. All right. I feel like, though, this is so funny. This is very specific. For some of you, you're not interested, or you're not seeing this person with those eyes, and they're seeing you differently. Self-indulgence. See, they're coming in because they want you to heal instead of, it's almost like they're coming in. It feels like a rebound. I'm gonna be quite honest. All right. Backstab, dirt digging, and twin flames played out. Creeping, mirror, the runner, broke ass. Yeah, this person may be going through financial issues too, and there's pretty much trouble in paradise. There's something with this person being emotionally unavailable that I do want to tell you. Not today, love, yeah, and creativity. I feel like the most this person may just want to kind of, you know, fool around. So be careful. Screenshot, moving on, and the golden mirror. What's the golden mirror? Yes, hooked. See, the thing is, this person comes in, make sure that your energy is in the right place, because this could be a situation of trauma bonding. Sorry, I couldn't think about the word. Because you have here narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed and one-sided, and then hooked. All right. Okay. Leo. For the Leos, sun, moon, and rising, and Venus. For the Leos, the person on the Leo's mind, what they got going on. What's the chisme on this person? What's the chisme on this person? What's the tea? Death, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands. The Moon, and the Queen of Swords. What's the Death? The Ten of Swords. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Lovers, the Moon, the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. Jesus. Okay. Ace of Wands. This is some kind of narcissistic energy. Who am I doing, Leo? This is some kind of narcissistic energy. This person is so unemotionally like distant with the death, and it's, you know, this feels like a scorned man or a scorned woman. The Tower, they're going through a lot. Ten of Swords, a tower and the Death. The Sun. Okay. The Knight of Swords and the World. For some of you, this person could be grieving someone. All right. The Temperance. What's the Knight of Wands? The Page of Pentacles. What's that? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. What's the Three of Wands? The Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Swords. The Moon, Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. And the Five of Wands. I'm going to be honest, Leo. Who did I get this for? Did I get this for Gemini? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. You got somebody here that's very narcissistic, very combative. Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. If they're dealing with someone, they could be dealing with a narcissist. I feel like, what's this energy? Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if they're currently like bickering with someone. They could be going through something very explosive, something for everyone to kind of see, a lot of drama. They're going through tower moments. All right. For some of you, this person could have gotten kicked out of their home. All right. Death, the Tower, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. For some of you, this person is getting a very big wake-up call and a reality check. And it is meant to push them forward. It's meant to create some kind of change. King and the Queen of Swords. For some of you, this is definitely a divorce, a very messy one. All right. There could be a lot of money involved here, but what I do want to say, their overall energy though, Five of Swords, they're very non-committal. This feels like a scorned man or a scorned woman. All right. So it's someone that is very like distant to the thought of a relationship or a marriage. And I'm not sure if it's because some of you, they're going through a divorce and they can't see themselves to right now committing to anybody. So with the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, is like they just do the bare minimum to keep whoever this is here. All right. Or if they're going from one person now to another. Two of Wands. Yeah, the Star and the Fool. I feel like they're in a very careless, like free-spirited kind of energy. What's the Moon, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles? Six of Cups. For some of you, the person from their past took a toll on them. All right. This is definitely someone that kind of bent them a little bit. I don't like to say the word broken, but bent them a little bit. And now their eyes for love is just, I don't know, they got some kind of player energy going on. Did you do this to them? Did you do this to them? All right. What's going on as far as the Leos and this person's energy? What's the chisme as far as the Leos and this person's energy? You said that's you. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. Oh, hell no, Leo. The Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Tower, Hierophant, Knight of Wands, King of Cups. Oh, no. The Devil, the Three of Cups. Oh, gosh. The Four of Pentacles in the world. Leo, I'm not sure if they doubt that I don't feel like that past person probably was you. What's the Seven of Wands? But this person is definitely very much love bombing. All right. This person, like, what's the Eight of Pentacles? The Five of Cups. This person is very disappointing when it comes to, sorry, my nose keep itching. This person is very disappointing when it comes to showing effort. With the Magician, it feels a bit manipulative. Like they will do as much just to keep you there, and maybe that's who I was pulling on. What's the Tower and the Hierophant? Chariot. What's the Tower? Six of Pentacles. What's the Chariot and the Hierophant? Justice. Well, let me see. What the fuck is this? The Fool. So there's a lot of third party stuff here, but they're still holding on to you. What's the Two of Pentacles? And they're very unsure if they want. It's like, I don't know. What is up with the Leos here? The Four of Cups, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Star. Did you do this to them? Because now, I don't know. It feels like, I'm not sure who the hell this is, but this is someone that's very non-committal, but it may be because somebody did they're scorned. And the way you're showing up in their energy is like very manipulative. It's like this person is very manipulative. They're very disappointing with the lack of effort that they put in. But it's like the minute that there's a tower moment between you and them, I'm not sure if you're currently dealing with them, or I don't know what this energy or who this energy is for. But the minute that you pull away, there's a tower moment. They want to come in and they may like love bomb you. They gift you. They do things like they do the most. All right. The minute that they feel like you're freeing yourself and you may be going on to new love, Knight of Wands, they come right back. It's like this toxicity that they have with you. They could be low-key obsessed. All right. The Devil and Knight of Swords and the Three of Cups is like, no, how dare you go on to someone else? Yeah, the Star, let's heal this now. But the Four of Pentacles is like, there is like something about not closing out a cycle. The Temperance. The Five of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups. This person can play a lot of mind games. Again, I'm picking up on so many different energies. I'm not sure if you're the one that have this person in some kind of player energy because you hurt them, or you're the new person that they're coming towards. I don't know where you stand, but what I will tell you is this ain't it. Because with the Five of Swords and the King of Swords, that's somebody that plays a lot of mind games. For some of you, if this is an ex and you have children with this person, they like to like play around with your children. Not in that way. Let me rephrase that because that sounds so effed up. I'm sorry. They like to like keep your children hanging over your head, or there's something about baiting you with your children. They feel very spiteful. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. And, God forbid if you move on to another relationship or to another person. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. They can't fathom you moving on. Who the fuck is this? This is a straight up narcissist. I'm going to tell you that. All right. I don't know if, again, this is an ex where they want all the attention and you can't do that. Empress, Judgment, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. All right. I'm not sure if this is someone that always comes back, but I'm not sure who that was for. You need to run. You need to run. Using kids as leverage. Yes. Thank you. Correct. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I just saw that. Okay. So what's the tea? What's the scoop? What's a 4-on-1 on this person for the Leos? Absolutely, T. Absolutely. I could also be picking up on somebody's third party. I'm not going to lie. All right. Maybe the person that you're thinking about, their third party or something like that. I don't know. You guys tell me. All right. Okay, moving on in reverse. The Runner in reverse. Okay. What's the tea on this person for the Leos? This is like kind of creepy. Talking shit. Coffin. And a sword and rose. Moving on in reverse, reflecting. The runner, forcer. I'm telling you, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but the minute that you can't, it's like this person won't move on from you. This person will try to force themselves back into your life, talking shit, seduction, and I feel like it's all talk. Coffin, fake smiles, sword and rose, crying over you. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are still dealing with this person, but you need to not into you. Cock blocking. Look, the chaser in reverse. Okay, I'm sorry, the runner in reverse. They're not going anywhere. Forcer and cock blocking. They don't want you to move on. Talking shit and seduction. Dirt digging. This person is a super narcissist. Coffin and fake smiles. Shock. What's coffin? Giving money. This person, again, if you try to move on from them, or again, I don't know who I'm talking to, or if somebody tries to move on from this person, they will go ahead and I don't know, send you flowers, and this is love bombing kind of energy. Sword and rose crying over you, creeping. And I'm gonna be quite honest, is I feel like you know who, like sort of like you've gotten some kind of clarity on who this person is. All right. And I feel like the fact that you can kind of see right through them, or they feel seen, it's like it kind of hurts them. But creeping, this gives me heavy stalking energy. What the hell, Leo? Bankrupt, engagement ring, and clock. Bankrupt, separation, engagement ring, love on the brain, clock, poker face. What's engagement ring? Cut down. Some of you guys could have been engaged to this person. They could have even went on to like rush an engagement to try to keep you because you were about to leave. Sunglasses, not today, and partying. And I feel like, I don't know, for those of you that are turning your back towards this person is forever stalking you. All right. They see you going out with your friends, partying, having a good time, happily single, living the moment, boss daddy pictures, and kissing ass. All right. This person feels like they have some kind of possession, or you're their property or something like that. Passion. It's insane. It's insane chemistry. This is definitely like this is scary. This is a little scary. It gotta always be you, Leos, with the crazies. All right. Virgo. For the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Virgos. For the Virgos. What's the tea? What's the scoop on the person? On this person on the Virgo's mind? What's the tea? What's the scoop? What they got going on? The Chariot, the Page of Swords, the Magician, the Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. What's the Chariot, the Three of Wands, Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, Magician, Hangman, Two of Wands, Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles? I feel like this person is trying to manifest like a positive shift for themselves. For some of you, this could be someone that is trying to move. All right. Or somebody could be waiting on you. I'm not going to lie. I haven't pulled on your energy yet, but this is what it's giving me. What's the Knight of Swords? The Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles? Star. I feel like they're trying to manifest some kind of success. They're very focused on that. Magician, Hangman, and the Ace of Cups. The World. What's the Hangman? The Judgment, Magician, and the King of Swords. What's the Ace of Cups? The Fool, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. You know, Virgo, I don't know. I'm picking up on somebody that's very much focused on their finances, on their success. And when it comes to manifesting love, I feel like with the Hangman here, the King of Swords, I don't know why I feel like they're not really focused on that. They're really focused on their success. For some of you, they could be like focusing on the future for their children. Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Empress, Six of Wands. What's the Empress? Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. For some of you, this person could be married. All right. What's the Empress here? Ace of Pentacles. They could have gone towards someone new. All right. So for those of you that know this person is single, I feel like pretty much what they're trying to do here is like creating some kind of success for their children, for their growth, create some kind of growth for them. Others of you, this person could be married. What's this Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords? What's this Queen of Wands? The World. They could have had like a little side piece, or if somebody had a side piece in this energy, but I feel like they're trying to work through whatever this is. The Devil, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles, and the Lover. Was the Devil? Nine of Swords, King of Swords, Two of Swords. I feel like at one point though, there was a lot of I don't know, there was some kind of like side piece energy here that they were given to. But with the Five of Swords, it feels like they realized that that situation was just sabotaging. Yeah. I mean, the Hermit is here. Where are you, Virgo? Four of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, Four of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you could have been married to this person. I don't know who I'm talking to, but again, that's your overall energy for them. I feel like what they've realized is like they had some kind, they're having some kind of ascension, or they did, to where they realize that this devilish ways with the or this oppressive ways, whatever they had going on wasn't working for them. And it's almost like they made some kind of change here. All right, let's see where you stand in this situation. Where's the Virgos in this situation? Where's the Virgos in this situation? Where's the Virgos in this situation? What's the T? Where's the Virgos when it has to do with the person on their mind? Page of Cups, Eight of Swords. Judgment, Three of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Page of Cups, the Strength. Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Judgment, King of Swords, Justice, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. So I don't feel like you're speaking to this person. There's a lot of distance. I feel like there was a lot of hurt in this situation. This person could still be hurt over something that happened with you, but I feel like they're trying to move on. Ace of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? The Moon. I feel like they're trying to break free from overthinking something here when it has to do with you, especially if they're Two of Swords in another commitment. Judgment and the King of Wands. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. What's the Judgment? Empress. See, for some of you, this person is dealing with someone else and they're trying to like distract themselves. Where's the Virgos in this? Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Emperor, the Four of Cups. It's like a missed opportunity. I feel like for some of you, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, there's a lot of blockages. There is a lot of sadness and regret, but it's almost like the focus on their stability or the person that they're dealing with. Three of Swords and a Justice, Two of Pentacles and a Three of Swords. But they do think a lot about you. They think on how could they make things right with you? Three of Wands and a Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. And I feel like the distance or you turning your back towards them or showing them some kind of indifference, they stress about that. Are they dealing with somebody? Yes or no? Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands? Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're holding on to a situation, but with the Four of Cups, they're not as happy. Three of Cups, Seven of Wands. They may feel like somebody's not fun. I'm going to be honest with you. They feel like it's just a matter of time that they release that. I feel like the focus is to try to make something work. For some of you, I'm not going to front. The side piece was you. Hitting many nails on the head. Okay, I'm just not sure who the hell I was talking about. So I feel like, again, they put you on some kind of pedestal. They feel like, damn, you bad, you fine as hell. The Tower, the Three of Pentacles, but I don't know. Was this person married? Did something happen? You know what I mean? So it's like, now let me go ahead and sneak back home to try to make this work. I'm not sure if some of you guys may have been the person on the side, whether you knew it or not. I read and I don't judge, you know? I read and I don't judge. All right. They need to focus on who they're with. They're trying. They're trying. I mean, their heart tells them one thing, but their brain tells them another. Hey, love. How are you? All right. What's the cheese, man? What's the cheese, man? For those of you that are on Instagram, I'm not ignoring you. I don't see your comments. I can only see YouTube's comments. So if you guys want to hop on my YouTube channel, I'm also live there. All right. For the Virgos, what's going on with this person on the Virgo's mind? Camera there, so they're reminiscing. They stalk you. Reflection, yeah. And poker face. I feel like they're just at some kind of like they're keeping themselves at bay. All right, they're keeping themselves at bay. Like I don't feel like karmic friends and self-indulgence. I don't know. Did you guys meet this person through friends or something like that? You know what, Virgo, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. For some of you that you may have not known, or maybe this person wasn't, wasn't some kind of separation. It feels like it was like right person, wrong timing kind of situation. Camera and reminiscing. Yeah, an offer. They want to come towards you, stalker, shine. All right. The fact that some of you guys may be so unbothered by this, it bothers them. Romantic love affair. I'm telling you, some of you guys, you could have been the little side piece. Again, without you maybe knowing, okay? Or maybe there was a break or something like that with the person that they were with. Poker face, yeah, wasting time, karmic friends, creeping. They may have friends checking in on you or looking at your page. Um and kind of reporting back to them if it's a situation where they're dealing with someone else. Self-indulgence, yeah, fake smiles. I feel like they're faking the fact that they're happy, grounded, but to see they're focused on some kind of stability, okay? Fake accounts, shock, backstabbing. I feel like they hurt, fishing for comments, and obsessive lover. I feel like they're also wonder if you're dealing with someone. Marrying for money. So for some of you, this person is married, and that's why this situation may have come to an end. Unfazed, bad habits, and boss daddy. What's bad habits? Love. For those of you that this resonates with, I feel like you just realized that this situation wasn't gonna go anywhere. I feel like you felt like this was just a bad habit. Wants you back. I feel though if you do give this person the signal, they would come back. All right. Did this person, I don't know, for some of you, this person's situation, that whoever that was, their baby mama, they're the one that they're trying to work things out now, they could have found out about you. All right, Libra. For the Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. For the Libras. For the Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on with this person on the Libra's mind? Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords. The Strength and the Five of Wands and the King of Wands. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Magician, Seven of Cups, Empress, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Six of Pentacles and a Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, High Priestess, and the Justice. Is that the Libras? Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, they got a lot of people. They got a lot of people here. The Moon. They got a lot of secrets. This person could have like multiple baby mamas, baby daddies, or multiple children from different people. They may have a lot of child support. I don't know why I'm getting that. Six of Wands. They like a lot of attention. All right. They have some kind of ending. Page of Wands here. Seven of Pentacles, but they're already investing in something else. They feel like they move from one situation to the next. Five of Wands, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, the Tower, Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. It's like they're always waiting for the next best thing. The Justice, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. They could be going through legal situations. All right. Ace of Cups, Five of Swords. They literally like sabotage anything they attach themselves to. Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This person has a lot of insecurities that they need to heal. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. They're always trying to like fill their cup in different energies. Like they're always trying to go to like the next person to try to fill their cup. They can't find happiness within themselves. Five of Swords, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. They could be going through a lot of financial loss, like a lot of, I don't know, court issue, child support, something like that. What's the Fool? Three of Cups. Yeah, see, and then here they are still giving to other people. The Lovers, the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. For some of you, this is going to be very specific. They may be giving to, like, I don't know, if this person has children, they don't even take care of them like that. They're so focused on like running to the next D or P, if you know what I mean. She's like a lot of hoes, pretty much. All right, so what's the Chisme when it comes to the Libras? Tell me about the person on their mind. Where's the Libras in all this? Or what's the Chisme around this person when it comes to the Libras? The Star, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Hangman. And the Seven of Swords. The Star, the Three of Swords, Page of Cups, the Chariot, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, Hangman, the High Priestess, Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the thing, Libras, Judgment. I feel like they just couldn't do this shit to you. They couldn't do this shit to you. What's the Star and the Three of Swords? Ten of Swords. What's the Star? The World. You know, they fucked up on God's gift to them, I feel. Page of Cups and the Chariot, Three of Wands. For some of you, they're trying to find you and someone else or other people. Queen of Cups. Yep. They're trying to still like search for that connection, that emotional fulfillment they had with you. So what happened here? The Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups. I figured they went to go get attention elsewhere and they fumbled you. That's, yeah, this is like textbook version of like, all this is textbook. So they're still stuck on you. Justice in the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure if this is their karma, if they even know that they're getting karma for this, but there's karma here. And their karma is they can't, they're like from panty to panty, underwear to underwear, dick to pussy. Like, I'm sorry, but it's like, and they're trying to find the same connection with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, that same intimate connection with someone else. And they can't seem with the Hangman to find that. They're stuck. It's like they're stuck on stupid, you know, Eight of Swords. You know what I mean? And there is some kind of karma in all this because they tried, I don't know, for some of you, they try to play you or they went on to someone else. All right. The Death, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. And the Four of Cups. They could be going through like some kind of ego death. All right. They could be going through a lot of anxiety, feeling a lot of rejection. But the thing is that they're not realizing that they're trying to fill voids that they are the only ones that can fill. You know what I mean? The King of Cups. Yep. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. What they move on to seems very superficial. And I feel like, again, here you are, Libra energy, Ace of Pentacles. As I said, you are like God's gift to them. For some of you, could have been their wife or their husband, whatever. That was pretty straightforward. Same shit, different day. I just saw it. Is it there? It sure is. Same shit, different day. Okay. What's the chisme on this person? Cut down, cutting out, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment. Yeah, and hugged. I feel like that's what you pretty much did. The golden mirror. You pretty much stood up to a narcissist, right? Dirty offer. An offer and camera reminiscent. If you gave them the chance, though, they'd come back. Key on a ring. Many options. Unconventional. One night stand. String along. What's that? Cut out, cut down. Separation. I feel like, you know, people do catch on to them, though. Caught a case. Wow. Okay. So they're definitely slanging dick out there or whatever. They're giving it up, you know. Into you. Dirty offer. Talking shit. Ain't shit. Old school. Limiting beliefs. Conditioning. Is like they're still stuck in their ways. Not enough. All right. And teddy bear. So there it goes. They feel like they're not enough. Right. But these are like their insecurities that obviously they don't realize. You know, it's like little dick syndrome. You know what I mean? Happiness hater, higher level of commitment and healing heart. So broke ass. Oh God. Travel and death. The relationship is over. So they keep jumping from one situation to the next instead of healing themselves. Mirroring bad karma, and there go mass because they try to, you know, play that with you. They are getting karma, and their karma is that they're not finding emotional fulfillment with these other people. All right. I always say that to you guys, Libra. You guys are the scales, right? And when people do you guys dirty, it comes back around very quickly. But it's also a double-edged sword because you need to be careful of your own karma too. All right. Scorpio. For the Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Scorpios, what's the chisme? What's the scoop? The 411 on this person. All right, you got the 10 of Pentacles, the Star, the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So there could be trouble in paradise if this person is dealing with someone. They could be trying to heal a situation at home. All right, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. For some of you, this person is definitely broke from the 10 of Pentacles to the 5. That's a big hit. All right, they could have gone through some kind of big financial loss. They could have been kicked out their home. The Star, Knight of Cups, the 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. They're trying to juggle a lot of drama they got going on. 2 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. It doesn't feel 6 of Swords. I was going to say, it doesn't feel like this person is in a commitment. They could be moving out of a situation. The Devil. What's the Devil and the Star? Emperor. This person could be very like macho. Okay, very macho. If this is a feminine that we're talking to, this person may love the attention. There's something about a sense of validation from getting attention, from getting likes, from getting comments or something like that. 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Yeah. But I feel like they're very mentally conflicted. This person could be very mentally imbalanced. All right. Ace of Swords. What's the 7 of Cups? Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Swords? King of Pentacles. The Strength. The Hierophant. Queen of Wands. And the 5 of Cups. What's the 7 of Cups? 2 of Swords. There is... I don't know if this person is non-committal or they always feel like they're getting played with. I'm just not sure. What's the 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the King of Wands? The Justice, the Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. This person may be trying, I don't know, this person feels like they're getting rejected left and right, though. Like, people don't take them seriously. What's the 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Fool? I don't know, 7 of Wands. This person may have, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to like, this person may not be right up here. I'm going to be quite honest. What's the 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles? The World. It's like they're transitioning out of a situation. For some of you, as I said, they could have gotten kicked out of a home. All right. They may be going through a very big financial loss. It's like there's a lot of drama going on. There could be a lot of legalities with the justice here. All right. Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords. There's endings left and right. And I feel like they're trying to like, there's something about opportunities just not coming to them. They're trying to find some kind of breakthrough. I don't know if it's in a commitment. This could be work. What's this Ace of Cups? They're trying to find some kind of emotional fulfillment else somewhere. But it feels like a struggle in this person's life. They may even sabotage like connections with family and friends. Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups. For some of you, they're like scammers. I don't even know who the fuck I'm talking about. What's the Six of Cups? I'm gonna be honest. I could actually flip this another way. For some of you, this person, I'm gonna be quite honest. If they're not leaving, if they weren't like married or leaving like a recent connection, I do feel like there is a bit of um a very avoidant there's a very avoidant how could I say this, avoidant energy here when it has to do with connections. Like this person doesn't like attaching themselves when it comes to feelings. It messes with them. And I'm not sure if they had a very like absent parent, absent father, someone could have been abusive, and that's where all this is triggering from. So they feel like they're going through blockages, but it's almost like realizing like, damn, I do want the connection, but I'm scared to move into that energy. So there's a very big avoidance when it comes to commitment, or at least becoming emotionally attached with someone. So they feel like it's just best to be single because I don't know. See, when it comes to now commitment to a cups or building relationships, Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, it's like they sabotage connections around them and they just move on because I don't know, they got trauma. They got trauma. All right. So where's the Scorpio in all this? What's the Chisme? What's going on with this person when it has to do with the Scorpio? Four of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Death, the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Emperor, Ten of Cups. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Death, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor Hangman. So for some of you, Ten of Cups, you could be dealing with this person, but you realize like there's something. I mean, I feel like I already told you what you already knew. There's something about them moving very slowly. I don't know, but why is the Devil and the Queen of Wands here? Something could be very non-committal. What's this Death and the King of Cups? Nine of Cups. What's this Death? Six of Wands. For some of you, this is a situation that's like an on and off situation. Is very superficial. There's no commitment. It's like a situationship. And they come up short when it has to do with like manning up or being a woman to a situation. Like the Emperor and the Hangman. It's like they fall short each and every time. Four of Swords in the Chariot, Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. It's like they want some kind of breakthrough, but with the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, they're taking their sweet time when it comes to commitment. Two of Pentacles, yeah, Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of insecurities. They're unsure. I don't know why I want to say this person could be like projecting. There's a projection here. Queen of Wands and the Full Knight of Cups. See, when it comes to commitment, this person thinks very logically. The Devil and the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords, there could be a very like narcissistic energy from them where they can like play on your emotions. There's projection here. All right. This could be something like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like if you're dealing with someone like this could be like, I don't know, they will like hold something over you and then it's like this is the reason I don't commit because I don't trust, something like that. It's like, God forbid you freaking make a mistake. They will blame the fact that they're non-committal for that reason. Does that make sense? So this is definitely someone very stuck. And I feel like with the death, that's your energy, the King of Cups, your energy again, Nine of Cups, you are wish fulfillment. But I feel like, again, and they feel like you're home. That's the crazy parts. But they're just used to sabotaging shit. It's like because they see a future with you. Let me go ahead and stay emotionally detached. Like, I don't got time for this. I'm sorry, Scorpio. This person pissed me off. So they pretty much have like the star, the magician, like everything they've manifested, right? The Nine of Pentacles, that was you, somebody that pretty much came in to transform their lives, and they see that, they realize that, but, fight or flight, right? Okay. Thank you for the 19.99. I'm just now looking at my comments. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I'm not like ignoring you at all. It's just I'm on other platforms, so it's hard for me to see like the chat. I could barely see them. It comes in one at a time. Thank you, Enigmatic. I appreciate it. You know that I'm usually very social, but you know what? YouTube be cutting me off, so I got to use like this other platform to try to stream so the videos don't get cut off. Okay. Chisme on this person for the Scorpios. What's the Chisme? Partying, the chaser, and theft. Thank you so much, Toya, for the $5. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the gifts, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Passion and scarcity tactics. Partying, healing heart. So for some of you, this person likes to like party a lot or go out a lot. It's just a way of like a coping mechanism. Theft, fishing for comments, passion, rejected, scarcity tactics. I'm getting something very specific for you guys. This may not resonate with everyone. If this is someone that you're dealing with, you could realize that they have even a problem with intimacy when it comes to the emotional part, i.e., they don't like kissing. They don't like the intimate, like the bond, or that, let's just be honest, it's just a fuck, pretty much. There's no making love here. And if it goes to that, it's like, no. Let me go ahead and move away. They're scared of like they're scared to change their ways. Ascending, dust it off, addiction. But there's still codependency here when it has to do with you. Bad habits and scarcity tactics. Yeah, this person is really stuck. Very, very stuck. I mean, this is definitely a project, guys. I'm sorry. This is a project. He's very, yeah, they're very, this person is very avoidant. All right. Sabotage, exactly what I just said. Sabotaging energy. Cupid's arrow and dodging bullets. You see, it's crazy. Like Cupid's arrow speaks about having faith, love is coming in. So for some of you, you're definitely like, a gift that the divine is bringing in, but they're like, they rather dodge it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Scorpio. Hopefully you guys are not dealing with somebody like this. I really hope you're not. All right, Sag, for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. For the Sagittarius, what's the chisme on this person? What's the chisme? This person may lie a lot, Sagittarius. What's the chisme on this person? What's the chisme on this person? I'm gonna repeat. Yeah, it keeps coming up the same thing. Like somebody may be very sneaky. For those of you that are on Instagram, I'm not ignoring you. I'm currently like on this platform where I can't see most of the comments. So if you want to hop on YouTube, or you can see me, or just watch me from there. But I love you guys all for participating. Thank you for being here. All right. For the Sagittarius, what's the cheese, man? What's the tea? Oops. What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea on this person, the Sagittarius's person on their mind? What's going on with this person? The Lovers, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. The Nine of Cups. And the Four of Wands. What is the Lovers, the Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Swords. What's the Lovers and the Strength? The Ten of Cups. What's the Strength? The Fool. Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Eight of Swords, and the Judgment, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. What's the Six of Swords? It feels like something as quickly as it started, it's ending. Eight of Wands, what's that? The Three of Wands, the World. Okay, and the High Priestess. What in the frig? So you got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I'm not sure, for some of you, this person could be married, or there's something about a twin flame connection if you resonate with that. The Moon. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Judgment, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Chariot. So I don't know, for some of you, this person took a leap of faith towards someone, and they could have gotten even married. They could have like lived together. There's something, there could be even children involved here with the Ten of Cups. Doesn't have to be. But as quickly as it started, it's like this person, Nine of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups, is like, do I really want to be here? King of Cups, is there really love here? All right, the Empress and the Page of Wands. What? What's the Empress? Queen of Pentacles. Are these two the same people? Three of Swords. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, Seven of Swords. Here it goes again. Sneaky energy, lion energy. So you got definitely a liar in your hands. I'm not sure where you are in this dynamic, but I'm gonna pull on that soon. I feel like this person, as quickly as something started, they could have been committed. I don't know, unless there's like a poly situation here, but there's the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So they were like definitely juggling. It's like they went into a commitment. They realized, this is not where I want to be. Let me go ahead and, look for something else outside. They started juggling, and then boom, there's like the ending of this commitment. And they're moving forward towards, what's the Eight of Wands? The Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles towards a third party. So this person could be leaving a wife or a commitment to go to somewhere else. Two of Swords. But the funny thing is that it's almost like a vicious cycle. So they're leaving a commitment to go to a third party, and from the third party, there's still someone else. All right, that they could be giving to, and there's someone new. So it's like the grass is always fucking greener for this person. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So what's the Chisme on this person when it has to do with the Sag? Sag, I'm hoping you're not, well, for some of you, you could have been the one that was committed to this person. So pretty much if they left you for someone else, they're moving on to the next person. Okay. So where's the Sag when it comes to this person and this person's Chisme energy? Chariot in reverse, the Ten of Swords. So there was an ending. Something didn't move forward. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. This person was definitely a chronic liar. And the Five of Pentacles. All right, so you could have kicked this person out. There was an ending here. Seven of Cups, probably be from a betrayal. They probably lied and they stuck their penis in someone else. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Some of you guys struggle to get this person out of your energy. All right, Queen of Wands, there goes the hoe that they got involved with. They probably went to commitment, and that person, the third party, said deuces to them as well, or again. So it's the same energy. I'm just not sure if, you are somewhere in this equation. So they could have left you for someone else, and now they're leaving that person for someone else. Or they could have left their person for you, and now they're leaving you for something like that. Magician. This person is definitely a very they're very manipulative. All right, Five of Swords. Yeah, they fucked up. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So it's a cycle with this person. King of Wands, the Tower, the Sun, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun, Ten of Cups. What's the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles? Temperance. You know, there's a very specific message. If this resonate with you, Sag, I feel like your message is, some of you guys may wonder, like, when is shit gonna really backfire on this fucker? Okay, when is shit really gonna backfire on this a-hole? It's not on your timing, all right? Temperance. It will come. And Two of Swords, Six of Wands, all that attention this person may be getting, believe it or not, they're just very empty inside. Six of Swords. They're always moving from one thing to the next, but there is going to be a time where they're going to be stopped on their tracks. All right. So some of you guys may be wondering, you know, they look happy. You know, they look happy. Like, why? The why? It's not on your timing. Karma will come, and trust me, with the Tower and the Five of Wands, they're going to go through some kind of conflict. It's just, I don't know. For some of you, they just got to meet the right person that they're going to do this shit to, for their whole scheme here to kind of blow up in their face. What's going on with this person? What's the Chisme of the tea on this person for the Sag? Child services. Do they even take care of their kids is my question, if they have children, because they seem very busy. Very, very busy. Hustling. Coffee cup in reverse. Bad habits, addiction, and death. Wow. Okay. What the frig? Okay, so for some of you, this person could have had some kind of bad addiction. All right. Like, I don't know, I'm getting white girl, if you know what I mean. Okay. Not addictions to white girls. Let me just show you the card. That. All right. Hustling, groupie. I don't know. They feel like they're the shit. They're God's gift to women or men. Moving on in reverse. Some of you guys, this person has some kind of relapse. If they're into some kind of addiction, all right. I'm not sure what their addiction is. Could be drugs, alcohol, sex. But here goes their bad karma. And their bad karma comes with emotional block, codependency, obsession, restriction. That's not peaceful. That's not peaceful. You guys, I feel like this is a message for someone very specific. If you're really thinking like, why does this person look happy? That's not what happiness looks like. Do you guys really understand that? That's not what life looks like. Life does not look, this is not happiness. Moving from one person to the other is not happiness. Obviously, it's like trying to fill a void. All right. What's death? In their head. For some of you, this person could have had a very tragic loss in their life, that I would say. And they feel like a lost child. They have like no sense of direction. Ain't shit. They're not. Self-indulgence again. Okay, so addiction and self-indulgence. What's bad karma? Soulmates. Paradise. And healing heart. So again, their karma is going to be that someone, I feel like, is going to do this to them. There's something about this person relapsing, I'm telling you. All right. Queen rising. And again, there's something about like the person that they're going to fumble or that they fumbled. That's going to be their karma. And this could be you. What's Queen rising? Rejected. Told you there's someone here that they're going to fall for or something like that. They're going to want to change their ways for, and this person is going to do it to them. Coffin, running, cock blocking, ascending, fishing for comments, and love. You know what's crazy? It's like the minute that they want to change is the minute that somebody's going to do this to them. So if you guys feel like this person is happy because they're on from one person to the next, I'm not sure what you're relating the happiness to, because jumping from situations to situations cannot be fulfilling. It is sad and it's very pathetic. Okay, sorry. Where am I? Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus for the Capricorns. For the Capricorns. What's going on with the person on the Capricorn's mind? What is the chisme, the scoop, the 411? Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Tower, Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Emperor, Two of Swords. Magician, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Capricorn, I'm getting a very specific message. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys were dealing with a gold digger. All right. Somebody that was very much into money. All right. For some of you, this person could have went on to someone because for what they had. Three of Wands. Yeah. Three of Swords. What's the Tower? Ace of Pentacles. Four of Swords. The Sun. But this is not happy. Somebody's not happy. What's the Four of Swords? And yeah. There's something here. Four of Swords, King of Swords. It feels very businessy, very like transactional. Death. Nine of Wands, Emperor, and the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So there's an ending. Let's see. Are these two the same people? Six of Pentacles. See, there's a very big, like, gold digging energy here, or superficial energy. They were holding on to like someone for the wrong reasons. There's a promiscuous energy here as well. I'm not going to lie. Knight of Wands, Magician, and the Ace of Wands, the Justice. For some of you, this person, I don't know, I could be speaking to a masculine Capricorn. You were dealing with someone very promiscuous, and they were like using their what God gave them to like manipulate people around them, or get like, I don't know, like gold digging. You know what I mean? What's the Three of Wands? Six of Swords, Queen of Wands. For some of you, this person is like bisexual. There's a lot going on here. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands. There's a lot of energies here. Four of Cups, Judgment, and the Empress. I'm just not sure where you sit. I feel like this person, again, gold digging, there's something that ended. I feel like they're still holding on to someone. What's his Nine of Wands? Eight of Cups. It's like they're not trying to move past somebody, even though this person doesn't want them. The Nine of Pentacles again, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. What? So somebody could be like hanging on to a situation because of finances, but I feel like whoever they're dealing with don't want them. This is a done deal on their end. They're refusing to let this person back in. But whoever it is that you were dealing with, they're not only promiscuous, they may even like the same sex. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but I don't know. This is very like weird because then they're also like hold on to these connections or this one person for money. All right. Okay. So what's going on with this person when it has to do with the Capricorn? What's the chisme? Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Strength. So somebody wants to come back, but they don't know how to heal a situation. It's like they don't have hope, but they want to come back. Let's see. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups. Somebody wants to reconcile with you. Ace of Swords, but they're trying to figure out how to heal something. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they're moving slowly towards you. But see, there's something about you peeping game. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's something about your pride or your glow up now. The Fool. They want to come back. Temperance. Temperance, the Star in reverse. It's almost like, let me give you time to... Let me give you time. For what? Five of Swords. So they feel like you're a bit obviously like resistant towards them, but they feel like in time they could definitely come back and try to sneak back into your energy. King of Cups, Page of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? Two of Pentacles. That's them. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. But see, they're still like juggling. This person is weird. Who the hell am I talking to? But there's something about you gaining confidence. And it's almost like a sense of like now you intimidate them because you're not who you were before. With the Emperors, like you have control now. You have like the strength not to let them back in. What's going on with this person that has to do with the Capricorn? The King of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Three of Wands. Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands. That's how they feel they can come back. The Lovers. It's like they know that it's Four of Cups. For right now, it's like it's just a matter of time. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they want to come back. They're just trying to figure out how they could make something right with you again. And it's so funny because they feel like they could always come back around. It's just this time, maybe they just got to give you time in your space. And then they're going to try to come and put in the effort. But with the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, I don't feel like they've changed much. You know, I don't really feel like they've changed much. There's something about the way you are showing up in their energy with the Emperor and the Six of Wands, like very prideful, kind of with integrity and dignity that they don't like. I don't know. This is someone maybe that you always allowed to come back around. And now it's like, this time is different. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. The Five of Swords, the Magician, the Justice, the Seven of Cups, and the Lovers. The Six of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. I do feel like there's sadness and regret. But with the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords, it's almost like the moon. I don't know. It feels like the Star. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. They know they would have to do the most. Will they? The Fool, the Devil, and the Empress. The Devil. The High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Cups, the Devil, Four of Wands. I'm gonna be honest, no, because they're still. It's like coming back towards you. They'd have to show up with some big energy. With the Five of Swords, they feel like that could be way too hard. There's a very big defensive energy coming from you, and they're, you know, I don't know why I feel like this person don't. They're shitty. It's like I don't know. They don't like the fact that you're secure. They don't like the fact that, you know, that they'd have to put in all this effort and show you different. Yeah, girl fight, arguments, drama, girl with a snake, ship, blowing kiss. I don't know, for some of you, this person like is very like egotistical. Romantic love affair and divination abuser. They may be dealing with people that does like santeria, brujeria, and stuff like that. All right, let's see what's going on with this person's the person on the Capricorn's line. What's the chisme? Haunted, the Runner, trauma, addiction, clout hungry, and groupie. They're addicted to the clout. They're addicted to the attention. Self-indulgence, clout hungry, talking, yeah. Groupie, healthy choices, photo proof, poker face, fake smiles, fake flexing. This person is all about like stunting for the gram, or I don't know, they're fake flexing. They like the fact that they get attention. Soulmate, healthy choices, and groupie. Grounding, Enforcer and dirt digging. What's this? Love call. Too busy winning. Is this the Capricorns? Teddy bear. So I feel like they're trying to figure out if you've moved on to a soulmate. If you're dealing with someone, is it truly like a true connection? I know for some of you, this person, I don't feel like they believe that you've truly moved on. No facts, marrying for money and crying over you. Well, there goes the marrying for money part. There goes the marrying for money part. Key on a ring, many options, bad reputation, and running. I don't know. This person is everywhere. I don't even know what I said to you, Capricorn. I don't even remember at this point. This person kind of like, it's one of those things like, I felt the energy and I just kind of like, you know, when somebody talks so much and you just silence them out. That's what this person just gave me. Like, shut up already. Like I don't know. They're such a, like a liar. Child services, wolves in sheep's clothing and dusted off. I mean, Capricorn, this is like a hell no. This person is like onto one person to the next, or onto, they went off to somebody for money. They feel like a gold digger to me. I think that's what was at the beginning of your read. I can't even remember what I said to you guys, to be honest with you. I kind of just silenced my brain after all that. But when he does, he'll get it back. He'll get right back on the BS in 22 business days. All right. All right, Aquarius. For the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus. What's the Chisme? You're welcome, boo. What's the Chisme around the Aquarius's person, the person on the Aquarius mind? What's the tea? What's the scoop? The Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Empress. Why do I feel like somebody's growing up, Aquarius? Let's see. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Judgment. What's the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, the Empress, the Two of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups, Judgment, and the Three of Cups. Okay. Page of Swords, Hermit. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Judgment, Three of Cups, Hierophant. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where you are in this equation as yet, but there could have been something here where somebody turned, and you know, the Queen of Swords in reverse, that could be you. All right, for some of you, and I'm gonna pull it on the next spread, but what I am getting is like someone is changing here, Aquarius. Somebody's like growing up. All right, somebody could have been Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, realizing that the flightiness, their immature ways, if they were a player, that energy isn't working anymore. It's like time is passing and it's like, what am I really doing? I feel like they're realizing that. All right, for some of you, Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress, there is someone that could have been a catalyst in this person's life, but it came from them withdrawing their energy from this person to realize, I can't be doing this anymore. The Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups, this person could be thinking about commitment now, could be thinking about like, okay, it's time for me to do something with my life. The High Priestess, there's something about ascension or spirituality here. Ace of Wands, if they were promiscuous, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Sun, if they were very lusty with the Hermit, yeah, Nine of Cups, it's like, is this really where I want to be? Is this fulfilling to me? You know what I mean? Four of Cups, I feel like there's a sense of like, not disgust, but like discontentment with themselves. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Moon, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you with the Moon and the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, it came from them maybe, I don't know, being sneaky with someone. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like that's you. Like you could have been a catalyst to someone's growth here. Judgment, Hierophant, and the Three of Cups, Nine of Swords. What's the Judgment and the Hierophant? The Three of Pentacles, they're learning lessons. I feel like this person is definitely growing up. All right, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups, yeah, Five of Pentacles. They're realizing that third party energy, a lot of the playing around, you know, the partying, the that some kind of lifestyle that they were dealing with is just not working. For some of you, they're realizing that they're financially being hit. Five of Pentacles, you know, there's something, yeah, Page of Pentacles, definitely like their money isn't growing here. Okay. So let's see where you're at, because I feel like this is, I don't know, you could have been somebody's spiritual lesson here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Now, you know, I got to go searching for that card. For some of you, this could be a twin flame situation. All right. Where's the Aquarius in this situation? Thank you so much, Natasha. Love you, boo. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, love. All right. Where's the Aquarius in this situation? When it has to do with this person's tea, where's the Aquarius in all this? Nine of Swords. So they could be stressed about you. Yeah, King of Cups and a Page of Swords, realizing that they love you. There's emotions there. Here goes the Three of Pentacles, learning lessons. I'm telling you, I felt like that was you this whole time. With the Knight of Swords and Eight of Cups. For some of you, you could have given them an ultimatum, or you could have literally just walked away. All right, Six of Cups, Three of Swords. I feel like they're very hurt. Emperor. See, they're going from the King of Cups to the Emperor, Page of Swords. Like, I know I need to man up. I know I need to stand up in the situation. You know, yes, there goes bingo. There you go. And that gave me goosebumps because that was the same energy. You came out in reverse and now you're coming out upright with the Three of Pentacles. You're the one that is teaching someone a lesson. Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. Yeah, Magician. And it's because you emotionally detached or walked away, or maybe there was like an ultimatum here. Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you have this person thinking a lot. Six of Cups. For some of you, you may have children with this person, but there was a big ending between you and them. And I feel like Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, they can't shake off some kind of heartbreak here. Hangman, they're stuck for sure. Seven of Swords, and I feel like, I don't know, this person could have been sneaky or something like that, or with the Seven of Swords, a liar, strategic, but they want to sneak back into your energy to get another chance. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and a Two of Pentacles. That energy of like lusty, or the energy of like getting attention, or, you know, there's something about superficial energy here. It's just not working. And I feel like you were a catalyst to their change. All right, there you are, the Fool, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles. If they were spreading themselves thin from here to another person or something like that, they're realizing that that's a struggle. It's hard. Okay. Six of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, Seven of Wands. For some of you, this person could be trying to block out third party situations now. I don't know what I want to say for you. All right, but they could be waiting for your ass to come back. That was very to the point. All right, let's see. Let's get messy. What's the Chisme? What's the Chisme on this person? On the person on the Aquarius's mind? Moving on. The Chaser. Fear of abandonment, chasing codependence, unfazed. Obsessive lover. Queen rising and grudge holder, sorry. Moving on, girl with a snake, the chaser, moving silence, unfazed. It's really supposed to be that way. Moving, obsessed, abundance, queen rising, bad habits. And again, there it goes. The dragonfly, and this speaks about finding out, change, things coming to light, and heal. All right. For some of you, I feel like I don't know, this is very specific. When you left this person, they could have held a very big grudge, but that is what transforms some kind of change with them. Healthy choices. See, girl with a snake, enable boundaries. There's something here that what you weren't going to do was enable this person's bad habits, and this was what triggered them. Yeah, wedding rings, union, marriage. Now they're realizing that's what they want. All right, self-indulgence. Yes, for some of you, legals. For some of you, this is definitely someone that had a love triangle. Some of you guys could have gotten divorced, or there's a divorce here. There could be a love triangle here involved. But I feel like with Queen Rising, it's almost like somebody wants to step up. Somebody wants to do better. Healing heart, uninterested, and an offer. For some of you, this person may have like a lot of people being thrown at them, but they're not interested. It's like they're growing up, shock, twin flames, and talking shit, heartbroken. I don't know. There could have been an argument between you and this person. For some of you, this is a twin flame, and there's something here with shock. It's like a tower moment, bad karma. Something happened that shifted somebody's perception, or that's shifting someone's perception to change. So for some of you, it could be because you literally rejected them. But you do have, look, reject the phoenix, new phase, renew, growth, mind change, rise from the ashes, the butterfly, evolving, growth, new phase, healing inner child, releasing the past, and sabotage. They realize they're probably sabotage all the connections that they had around them. And obviously that's not working, right? So it feels like somebody's growing up, Aquarius, whether you want them or not. Thank you, Marcella. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. All right, Pisces. For the Pisces. Now, mind you, these will be timestamped here on YouTube. For those of you that are watching me on Instagram, if you want to rewatch this video, I think I can post it on Instagram. I don't think I can do timestamps. So if you just want to go straight to your sign, hop on my YouTube channel. And there will be timestamps in the comments section. All you got to do is click the time next to your sign, and it'll go straight to that. All right, for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Pisces, give me the 411, the Chisme on this person on the Pisces mind, what they got going on. Okay, you got the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. All right, Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So, okay, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands, King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands upright, and the Six of Pentacles. What's this? The Three of Swords. So there's a commitment that's not working out, and they're going through a lot of Three of Swords pain. Okay, so for some of you, this person is moving away from someone else. I'm not sure where you are yet. Give me a second. We'll pull that spread after. There's a lot of resistance, a lot of arguments, a lot of drama. All right. Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands, Two of Swords. But in maybe to the public with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, things are just dandy, right? Things are just fine. It's quite all right. You know, nothing's going on, but they're dealing with a lot of shit. All right. King of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands upright, Tower. There's definitely a tower moment in a relationship, in a commitment, and it could be the masculine. With the masculine being in reverse, they're the ones withdrawing their energy. King of Wands in reverse, the Star. All right, the Ten of Swords, they feel like there's no more hope in a situation. Okay, this is a done deal. All right, Page of Pentacles and a Six of Pentacles, King of Swords. For some of you, there could be legalities like child support, alimony, payments, something like that going on in the situation. Hangman, the Justice. Okay, and the Seven of Cups. What's the Justice? Ten of Cups. Or even though this is a situation far beyond gone, they could try to stay with it because it's the logical thing to do, because they know that they will get like a big financial hit. There's a big financial hit here. Seven of Swords. There's a lot of sneakiness going on. This person is definitely or was in a relationship for sure with the King and the Queen of Wands, Tower. This situation is done. There's no hope, but for some of you, this person could be holding on because of like the legalities, because of the children, because of the finances, because of the stability. It just doesn't make sense for them to up and leave because they'll be going through some kind of big financial hit. Seven of Swords, yeah, Five of Swords, Jesus. Okay, this is definitely not a happy place to be. I definitely wouldn't want to be any child in this situation, and I wouldn't want to be anybody living with this person and their person. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. These people could get aggressive, pretty much. They could be like fist fighting each other, like they could be going at it. But again, it's almost like to the world, nobody would know this because with the Six of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, I'm not, I'm not going to have people see that. There's trouble in paradise, big time. And there's literally like, this is far beyond gone. Okay, this is like far beyond like repairable. Even if they're trying to make things work, it's like the disrespect has gone to like the next level. I'm surprised the devil is not here. All right, Two of Cups. Or am I not your favorite reader? Am I not your favorite reader? Am I not your favorite reader? Because shit, I knew it. Did you not see I was about to put the cards together? I was like, no, the devil is going to come out. Two of Cups and the devil. If this is his spirit saying facts, little Brooklyn girl, facts. Two of Cups and the devil, that shit is toxic as fuck. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That gave me a sense of satisfaction. That's so fucked up. I mean, it just gave me a sense of satisfaction because as an Aries, I love being right. You know that. You know that. All right. Where's the Pisces in all this? Pisces, are you the one dealing with this person? Because the Queen of Wands just went boop. And if you remember, the King and the Queen of Wands was here, and the Queen of Wands was upright, and the King of Wands was okay. So I'm just saying, where's the Pisces in all this? Thank you, Tammy. Hey, JC. May a man or woman who is not sure of any of you never find you again. A fucking man. Amen. Okay, where's the Pisces in all this? What's the chisme with this person? What does the Pisces have to do with all this? All right, let's see. All right, Eight of Wands, the Magician, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. I mean, this is a whole different energy. Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, the Justice. I feel like they want to make things right with you. I'm not sure if the Nine of Swords, but they're wondering about something. Nine of Swords and the Six of, they're wondering about the success of a situation. The Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, they want to come towards you with a stable offer. Three of Wands, Temperance, and Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, but there's like a waiting game here. Page of Cups and the Six of Cups, the Death. Maybe you're the person they want to come to, but that situation over there needs to end. What's this here? The Emperor, the Queen of Swords, yeah, and the Moon. Somebody, for some of you, this person is in a situation and they want to come towards you, but that situation needs to end. I do want to tell you this. If this is your situation and this person still is in dealing with that messy ish over there, they're very stressed out that you're out here being single and getting attention. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Damn, it's like they want to put this marriage to end because they feel like this is sabotaging a situation with you. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. But I don't know why they're still hanging on to it again. I mean, Six of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit is like, I just told you, dumbass. It's probably because of finances. Okay, Seven of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Is that the Pisces? Ten of Wands, yes or no? Page of Wands. I feel like, again, they still need to release a situation to come towards you. But Pisces, I feel like they're planning. They're trying to see how they can move towards this situation. All right. What's the chisme? What's the scoop on this person for the Pisces? What's the chisme? The scoop on this person that Pisces is thinking of right now. Karmic friends and no facts. You know, this person could have friends that are giving them like the wrong advice. Not today in backstabbing. This person could definitely have like friends that's giving them the wrong advice. All right. Phoenix in reverse and the butterflies. I feel like they want some kind of change. They just don't know how to. Child services, you see? For some of you, again, there's like children or legalities involved as to why they're not exiting a situation. And I feel like, again, your friends could be like, oh, you know, you need to stay in there because of the children, legal issues. What did I tell you? What did I freaking tell you? Okay. Not today. Yeah, rejected. I feel like there's no boundaries in this situation. All right. Fake account. And I feel like they do have some kind of truth or clarity in the situation that something needs to change. They can't continue. But again, I don't know, into you, engagement ring, and love. I feel like they want to come towards you with an engagement. They see you long term, unconditional love, creeping, crying over you, and marrying for money. But yeah, they're still attached to someone else. Photo proof, grounding, and dodging bullets. And it's definitely a bullet that they should be dodging, but inside scoop, reflecting, dirt digging, cut down, always partying, and bad reputation. I don't know what this person got going on, but they're like stuck in a situation right now that, it sucks. It sucks to be them. Talking shit, looking you up, and divination abuser. Divination abuser? Karmic relationship. Shit. Here's the thing. If this, and I'm going to put it out there, if this third party or the person that they're dealing with knows about you, they may be sending you some bad juju. Just saying. Or they could be getting readings on this person too, or something like that. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and timestamp this on YouTube. So if you want to check your sign out, come back in a few minutes and look in the comment section, tap the time next to your sign. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any signs that you resonate with. All right. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to keep your karma balance. Thank you, Enigmatic. Thank you, Victorious. Hey, boo. Did I say hi to you today? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Thank you, Dorian. I know Tanner was in here. Enigmatic. Thank you, everybody that joined, that helped me out. Thank you so much for the super chats and all the gifts. I love you guys. Thank you, sis. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow.